Hi, it's Quentin here with another week of vlogs, and this time I have a notepad here with the questions listed, so hopefully I can go more deeper because it would most likely be off the top of my head and be thought then instead of having a script down. And I already have predetermined out what I say, and I won't go as deep maybe, but we'll find out this time, alright? To do with the questions that were in the email about conversations we had in class yesterday, what resonated with me. What resonated with me mostly was about their experiences and how it shaped them, who they were, and I relate to that because the experiences that I've had in the past have made me the person I am today, and I'm thankful for that. And basically, what I try to do is live life in the moment and experience everything that I can. Basically, live life without no regrets, and that's what I kind of got from them is that experience all that you can while you're here down at OSU and do everything that's possible. And especially with Muhammad, he's been all over the place, all over around the world. I've been to 40 states, and I kind of relate to that because I've seen other cultures across the country and how they live compared to where we live here in the Northwest. Even though we're in the same country, they live a different lifestyle. They act differently than what most people would think Americans would act and whatnot. And what kind of surprised me a little bit was their stories of actually how they chose the identity that they have today. And that kind of goes back to the experiences, which I think that experiences is all what creates identities and the change that happens. And of course, some of that's predetermined, but you can change that. Um, what surprised me a little bit was Luke, um, growing up in Klamath Falls, being openly gay. That must have been a hard time for him, I can imagine, and just going through that, how mentally strong he can be, how he can become out of that, and what made him into the person he is today. And then other people through harsh times, and pretty much all the panelists, all of their experiences, and how they've been able to choose the identity they have today. On to the next question. Why have the conversations that we had in class are important for leadership in a social change class? So, I mean, I've kind of been wondering about this question the whole time throughout class. Why are we having these discussions and not applying more of what we learn in class to, or what we talk about in class and then act upon it in class instead of doing stuff outside of class? But what I think it's important that before we go out and do stuff, because this is more or less an intro class to ASOSU and whatnot, but just the learning about the change in um, identities that people have and being able, so for us as a ASOSU intern or as a leader, we know we're open to ideas, we're open to new people that can come in and they can provide what they know or what their strengths are and give that information to the group. So, for example, I believe I'm a good communicator and good delegator of tasks, and say Nina needs some help with getting the message out about something, so I can come in, and I have a different background than her, but the identities that I have, I can help collaborate with her and mix something together that can put out a product that would be greater than if she did it on her own or otherwise. And just the overall experience that I've kind of had in this class, it's kind of blown my mind the past couple of classes with these deep conversations. But it's here at OSU, I kind of feel like everyone has their own identity, so you should respect it. You should be open to new ideas, and I mean, okay, kind of off on a little tangent a little bit, but my grandma, she kind of has a saying, if people don't like the way you look, they can look the other way, and I believe that's totally true here, especially with how the panelists, they've developed their identities and how their experiences and how other people have influenced their life for good or worse, for good or better, that those experiences that they've had influence them on how they live their lives, how they act with other people and whatnot. So that's kind of my little indulgence about the identities and importance of that. I kind of look forward to more conversations like this and kind of getting more in depth, getting my feet wet and probably soaked right now in all these deep conversations. But I look forward to this and keep working with OSA. Oh, yeah, excuse me, ASOSU. Thank you.